I've just completed a 4-day fast, and I'd like to talk to you about the 3 major side effects and after effects that you can expect from intermittent and prolonged fasting, and I'll give you the solutions you need. Welcome to the Liz and Skatz channel. Hi, I'm Skatz, and I've beaten my type 2 diabetes with a keto and fasting lifestyle. Together with my holistic therapist wife Liz, we've lost over 110 pounds in weight. Wow! And gained so many health benefits, which we are passing on to you. If you want to become more healthy, then help us to help you by doing this. Subscribe, and click on the bell. Hello, Keto Bonitos and fabulous fasting friends. Today, I'm going to tell you about the side effects and after effects, both physically and mentally, of fasting. Now, 2 days ago, Liz and I completed a 96-hour fast. That's 4 days. And if you saw my video about it, you might have got the impression that everything was absolutely wonderful, which is a lot to do with the amazing endorphins that are released during fasting. But I think I'd be shirking my responsibilities if I didn't tell you about the mental and physical side effects and after effects that I experienced, the things to look out for, and the solutions you can prepare for if you're planning on fasting. Now, first of all, I just want to make it clear, I'm not a doctor, I'm a musician. But Liz and I have done a lot of research. We've listened to and learned from some great doctors, nutritionists and fasting experts, and we're continuing to learn so that we can get more healthy and help you to do the same. Our advice to you is to educate yourselves, research thoroughly, and of course you must consult medical professionals if you're planning to fast, especially if you're taking medications or have an underlying health problem. So let's get straight on to the 3 major side effects and after effects of fasting. If you have any comments on the way, hit the like button and write your comment below. Number 1, dizziness. I noticed, especially on this recent 4-day fast, that there were times, sometimes when I got up too quickly, but especially when I got out of bed in the night or in the morning, that I got dizzy for a few seconds and I had to hold on to something to stop myself falling over or crashing around like a drunk man looking for a kebab. So why was that happening? Well, there can be a few reasons for dizziness. One of them is low blood pressure. Another one is low blood sugar. If you're not on a keto lifestyle like me and Liz, then this could well be an issue for you. Now, I checked my blood sugar with a monitor and it was okay. So I don't think it's as much of an issue if you're in ketosis. Another reason for dizziness is dehydration. If you're getting headaches too, then it's almost certainly due to lack of water. I was definitely very thirsty when I woke up, and if I didn't have a drink, that's when I would have the dizziness. But on nights when I remembered to have a drink, no dizziness. I'd say that this is the first solution to try. There's no specific amount of water you should drink, never mind what people tell you. Everyone is different and you should listen to your body. If you're thirsty, drink. Your body is very clever like that. It will tell you more often than usual when you're fasting, trust me. You might end up peeing more than usual too, but it's a small price to pay for the amazing benefits and for the lack of headaches and for the hydration. The other reason for dizziness might be lack of salt. Now, salt helps the body retain water, so it's connected to hydration. When I'm fasting, I have a palm full of pink Hawaiian salt that I've got in the salt grinder into my hand. I have that every day, and that is better than ordinary salt because it contains other minerals as well, which I'll talk to you about in a minute. Number 2, fatigue. Well, it seems obvious, but not eating food can bring about feelings of fatigue. In fact, one of the first things that people ask me about fasting, apart from don't you get hungry, is don't you feel tired? And my answer is, well, not really. I usually feel brilliant and wide awake, but there are times when I have feelings of fatigue. And in my experience, it's because of lack of minerals, including salt, like I mentioned earlier. The other two big minerals you need are magnesium and potassium. And normally, of course, you'd get them from food. But if fatigue is a big issue for you during fasting, then maybe you should consider taking electrolytes. One word of caution, check the label when you're buying electrolytes because they have been known to contain glucose in some form or another. So especially if you're on a keto lifestyle, you should really avoid that. One thing you could try is mineral water. As the name suggests, it contains minerals, although not in quite the same concentration as the electrolytes that you might buy. So check the label, research online how much you need. Number 3, drastic weight loss and the bounce back. Ooh. Did you know that fasting can cause drastic weight loss? Well, yes, of course you did. It's probably one of the reasons you were doing it in the first place. So it's more of an effect than a side effect. But I'm talking about it now because of the mental challenges and because of what Liz and I call the bounce back, which you should prepare yourself for. That's what happens in the day or two after the fast when you start refeeding again. There's an expectation, well, there was for us at least, that we would drop 4 or 5 pounds in weight during a prolonged fast, which seems really drastic to anyone who's been told on a normal diet that we should lose only 1 pound or 2 a week. And it is drastic, but it is quite common. And the important thing to realise that you will almost certainly put some of the weight back on, possibly a similarly drastic amount, which can be very disappointing. Liz and I both put on nearly 2 pounds since finishing our fast, but because we knew it was going to happen, we didn't experience disappointment. It's all about being prepared mentally. Otherwise, you might think you're wasting your time and forget that in total, actually you've still lost 2 or even 3 pounds in the fasting week. The other thing to remember is that it's not all about weight loss. In fact, for you, it might not be about weight loss at all, but it is about the health benefits, which we have told you all about in several of our other videos. Watch to the end and there will be links to 1 or 2 of those. So, those were the 3 side and after effects of fasting. If you've learned from this video, tell us about it in the comments below and hit the like button. And oh yeah, subscribe and click on the bell. Ting! Oh, and why not check out our merchandise page so you can find a groovy Liz and Skatz t-shirt or hoodie or coffee mug as a present for a loved one. Or just keep it for yourself. Ooh. Thanks so much for watching to the end of this video. That means so much to us and it really helps us grow and be heard by more people so we can help loads of you in your health journey. Peace and love, and we will see you in the next video.